Go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Fought off foul. Comes up empty. Packed house here at Dyken Park. Cut on and lifted in the air. Myers makes the catch. One away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. And 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. One out, bases empty. Got him. And 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Ball 1, no strikes. Busch goes 6'1", hitting third in the lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike. No, that's a ball. 2-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Keeps the inning alive, and now Justin Turner to the plate.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Justin Turner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Busch leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him swinging. Back here in Houston, today's starting pitcher, Ben Brown.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Check swing called strike. And a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. And there's 1 down. Vic Caratini at the plate. And strike 1 to the catcher.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's down and in. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to swing, held up. That's off the mark. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Late on that fastball. 2 outs, bases empty. Just off the inside edge.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Houston, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. Blanco back to work. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Seiya Suzuki. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Dubon puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Sends it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Dyken Park. And now it's Christian Walker. That's outside. 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And another ball. Walker gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Misses outside, and that's ball 3. And it's strike 2.
Full count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Isaac Paredes getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss there. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. They get the force, and the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Miguel Amaya. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1. Cubs made Ian Happ a 1st-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
Bush now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. Runner on the go, and he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Myers. And fouled off. And he deals. Check swing. Did he go? No. On the ground right side. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong makes the grab for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And a curve is down and in. And there's a ball. That misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Crow Armstrong pulls that one down. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the third baseman, Justin Turner. Foul ball there.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
2 away. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaching for it and brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 up, 2 down. Now it's the DH, Yainer Diaz. On the ground. Turner to first, and the Astros put down. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Blanco back to work. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
There goes the runner. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
1-0.
In the dirt. Down to second, but he dances back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third.
Yep.
That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box. Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ian Happ digs in now, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Crow Armstrong at third with 2 away. Next offering way off the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss. Huge strike. Back here in Houston. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1. And that is out of play. Line, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big league. Nice job right there.
Substitution now at second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Pedro Leon. Popped up. And it stays fair. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Taylor Trammell, runner on first with 1 down for him. Ball to strike. The pitch. Outside with a breaking ball.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Safe at second, and he gets back in. Here's the catcher to hit, Victor Caratini. Laser base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Tries to get back and save. Still only one out here in the inning. That missed by a lot. And now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add on. It's 6-1. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. And he chases a high fastball there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Left field, way back there. Happ ranging back on it. Gone into the Crawford box is a home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 7-1. Diaz in the box again. Takes a strike. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Pedro Leon. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. That's to third. In time to Bush, out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Abreu.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
And he boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And a foul ball. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. Now it's Justin Turner.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only 1 out and now a base runner on first. You've got to...
And it gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Cronenworth in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair.
Swing and he breaks his bat. Leon to first, out there for the out. Runner scores from third. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. To third. Slides, but it gets by him.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
No ball.
Now they get the runner in a rundown. And they tag him out. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Taylor Trammell. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Chas McCormick, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. In the air, right field. And that is that. Top of inning number 7, and here is bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Pitch misses inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swanson digs in.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Sousa, a 6'3" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Sean Dubin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Tatis with a star scraper. It's 7-5.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Bush, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. They're down to their final strike.
No ball.
1 strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-7. So it's all tied up, thanks. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Fly ball to right. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Victor Caratini. And that one fouled off. Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Alvarez stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And
Ball
downstairs.
3-0.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Got him swinging for the K. Back here in Houston, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one not close. Ball 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kevin Alcantara, the next Cub to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball. Put in play.
Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 3. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Got him. Great throw, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Hodge back to work. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 90.
Some high cheese for strike 3. Digging in, Pedro Leon. 0 for 1 so far. And ball 1. Out to short, and it's through for a hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Out towards right center field, Happ on his horse. And there are 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one found hard the other way. Swing and a foul out of play.
He's fallen behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul. Myers stays alive. The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And new inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. In the dirt. And the runner holds.
1 strike.
Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2. 2-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Man at second. Dansby will head back to the dugout after the kill. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Goes down looking. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Caleb Gordon. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas. Out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And now it's 1-2.
Ball.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. That one's got to feel good. And the Astros walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard. You're creating the most.
And 9-7 is the